At that. And the stream, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Here I come to save the day.
I think she know.
What she know? She know you come together, nigga. What she know, nigga?
Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Welcome to another episode of Cigars and Whiskey, the podcast that discusses love, relationships, sex, dating from a male's perspective. I'm your guy, Ron Cole, and I'm joined by my guy, White Star GB.
Was shaking.
Shout out to everyone tuned in on YouTube, on Facebook. Please remember to share so we can get more people to tap into the conversation. We have a great show for you guys tonight. Tonight, we are drinking Michter's. This is the unblended. Michter's is a small batch American whiskey. It's not a bourbon.
It's sweet.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like bourbon, American whiskey, semi.
This is sweeter than most.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, sweeter than
I think
sweeter than like.
Yeah. But Jack is the most the most popular American whiskey.
Right. Yeah.
But I was like, some of the same characteristics as a bourbon American whiskeys have.
Yeah.
But I think bourbons might be a tad bit sweeter and a little higher proof, probably.
Okay.
From
all right.
Bourbon.
Yeah.
All right.
Corn syrup.
Yes, sir. So let's jump right into it. White Star GB, man.
Yo, what's good, my boy?
How you been, man?
Good. We survived the blizzard.
Yo, that was a mofo.
Hammered. Pause.
It was only two snowstorms.
Yo, it is like catastrophic, like
two
biblical.
Months, yeah, that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, fam, like, cause me and my shovel out there, it's getting busy, dog.
So you gonna invest in a snowblower?
Not yet, man. I still got a couple more years. I like that Paul Bunny. I like rolling up my sleeves. I like being John Henry, nigga. I like coming in the crib tired. Wifey got the hot chocolate, kick my socks off.
That shit is overrated,
bro.
Ain't
man. Listen, man, you gotta test yourself a little bit.
Your wife don't come out and help?
Nah, come on, man. I put my wife up, man. Yeah, I keep my wife up.
My wife came out and helped. You making me feel bad.
She want to. Keep my wife girly, man. Go in the house, man. Stay in the house, baby.
Yeah.
Watch me from the window. She be in the blind like, this nigga, you have a heart attack, nigga? Is your heart beating? Nigga. But yo, you can see when the neighborhood is out, you can kind of see who out for duff, though. Like, it's some cats just do a little shit. It gets, you know what I mean, shimmy off, you know what I mean? I have an older woman across the street. She got sons. But she got out there and got to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I finished up mine. I'm like, I gotta like, no, cause she look out. Like if she got something extra or whatever, she's really nice to us. Like in the neighborhood, she'll call me across the street, give me stuff. So I had to go over there with the shovel. Like, oh, you need anything? I just gave a couple of little scoops. You know what I mean? On the side, like, all right, I look in the eye over here and gave. You know what I mean? You gotta kind of play like the neighborly game. But that's maybe the one time you kind of see your whole neighborhood, right? You could everybody, if you out there like between like 2 to like 5, when like the sun's about to go down, you kind of see everybody out there, right? Like you kind of you seeing cats drive up, they getting stuck on the street. You know who live up the block now. You know it. It's kind of like a communal kind of affair, getting out there and getting everybody's car out the snow and all that.
Yeah, that's right. That's a fact.
Right. Yeah. So that's that was nice. But the other thing this week that was kind of like entertaining is T.I. and 50, man. Them boys going at it. Anybody who's under a rock, T.I. and 50 was supposed to do a versus, which is really subjective now, because T.I. said they spoke about it, and 50 kind of backed out of it. But 50, he don't really like being called out or anything like that. So he kind of went at T.I., calling him a snitch. And T.I.'s whole family commenced to just ride on the boy. Ride on 50. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
50 took to the memes and took to the internet and posted pictures, unflattering pictures of T.I.'s wife, and T.I.'s sons came out the gate because they came out and defended their mother, and dropped some rap songs, and the young boys out there with the internet, and he's on them, and
yeah,
it's been entertaining. What's your thoughts on it?
I think that it's doing what it's supposed to be doing for T.I.
Okay.
I think 50, when he does shit like this, he feels like he's throwing cats alley oops.
Really?
Because he's not gonna do music, right?
Okay.
And a lot of the times, the people, like, he's gonna help your traction.
You think so?
Whatever your emotion is, he's gonna speed up your motion.
Okay. So you feel the same way about Ja Rule? He sped up Ja Rule's motion?
What you mean?
He ended Ja Rule's career.
No. I'm talking about now.
Now.
I'm talking about now, right?
So you feel like 50 Cent beefing with you is the new stimulus plan?
I kind of believe that. Look at it. If you look at it, like who? All right.
I've never thought of it that way,
bro.
I mean, the only person that I'm seeing.
50 said this before in the video,
Go ahead.
right? I forgot. I can't remember for the life of me what rapper it was, right? So he said 50 just dissed him, and then he like, yo, like, I thought we was, like, and he say, he called him like, yo, what's up? He was like, yo, I'm throwing you an alley-oop. He's like, yo, niggas know, like, I said your name and some shit, so ride with it, right? And this is when 50 is doing music. 50 don't do no music, right? He don't do interviews. He don't do no podcasts.
So when he's beefing with Rick Ross and he's doing Pimpin' Curly and he puts out the sex tape of Rick Ross's baby mother, that was the hope, Rick Ross? Like, there's been a lot of vile things that's going on. Like, he's showing unflattering pictures of a man's wife. You think T.I. wants that for money? Maybe if you said Jim Jones. Like, I've seen Jim Jones. Jim Jones seems like he's making lemonades out of lemons. You know what I mean?
It don't seem like they really got a problem.
No, they got a problem. But I feel like Jim Jones.
Mano don't seem like he really got a problem.
Mano don't want no smoke neither, though. That's what I'm seeing it. I'm seeing like, 50 is trying to bully Jim, and every time Jim's name is in the algorithm, Jim is just gonna like use it for himself. Jim fully understands it. I think he's from the Love and Hip Hop, thing. He understands storylines. He understands it. T.I. and they ain't even on that kind of time. I really feel like they're taking this thing personal.
Okay. Let's just now going after the wife might be a little bit too much, but we don't know. This is the question is, see, when it comes down to music, you don't really know when some shit was laid out.
Okay.
Right? Oh. So would this make a difference, right? So let's just say, for instance, T.I. calls 50 about a versus.
Yeah.
He says to him, like, yo, let's do a versus. 50 like, yeah, okay, whatever, right? But you gotta understand, 50 don't need no verses, right? I was watching a video of, I forgot who it was, and they were rolling down the chart. Shout out to Corey Cool, because he goes down the charts or whatever. But it was a video, I think it was Academics, and he was talking about how new rap music wasn't even really charting like that, right? And he was naming the albums the rap albums that were charting, and it was all old shit. Yeah. And he was like, yo, it seems like record labels, instead of investing into new rap music, they're like, yo, we're gonna invest in pushing our old catalog of music. Right. So I want to say it was a couple 50 albums that was charting. You know what I mean? Okay. It was 50, Eminem, like it was like old albums, like 10 plus years old. So the Versus is a vehicle to actually, rebrand or repackage, remarket your music, your catalog of music, which 50 doesn't really need. He's world touring, all that other shit right now, whatever, if he's doing music, right? Now, T.I. is in a different boat. Like, they're both kind of
something like a barbecue, though. Like 50, you saying 50 doesn't need it. It's true, but it's not true. All right. Right now, The coals are burning hot, so the meat is cooking on the grill, nice and thoroughly, nice and even. Once those coals get a little duller, you know what I mean? Once those coals cool off under, you got to replenish those coals. That's the music career. The basis of 50's, everything else 50 does is based off of his music career. Once his music career is invalidated, there's nothing cooking on the grill.
Why would it ever be invalidated though?
By losing in the verses or people discrediting your music career. Like once people start coming out, if it ever comes out, like if they ever do like a documentary on like, yo, let's just say someone comes out with a documentary saying that, yo, 50 Cent single-handedly destroyed New York hip hop. And that went on Netflix and everybody's watching it. And it's like New York hip hop in the 90s and in the 2000s is maybe the is the golden age of hip hop. If they say 50 Cent single-handedly destroyed it, that would invalidate some of his music career.
I don't think you could.
No,
I don't think you could. Like if you can't X out like a R. Kelly,
yeah,
like people still like, yo, he made hit records, right? And people keep saying it, right? I don't think you could just be like, well, the way I felt, the way he made the culture feel, or whatever, versus you doing something predatory.
Right.
The music is the music, right? It's always going to be somebody. It could be half and half or whatever. There's always going to be somebody on each side of the fence.
Gotcha.
But either way, I don't think if you could say the Coles or whatever, this, that, and the third, but 50, he makes his money off of touring. Yeah. And probably his past catalog, maybe royalties and shit like that. But mainly it's all for media now and movies, TV shows. Yeah. Right. So I think 50 is trying to put himself in a space of like, I'm too big for the verses. Like you wouldn't expect Jay to do a verses. You wouldn't even expect it. And I think he wants to be in that class.
So he was genuinely insulted by the thought
I believe so. Right, okay. I believe so. And he like, yo, you know what? I ain't gonna do no verses with you. I'm gonna throw you alley-oop. I'm gonna dish you. Right. Like everybody already called you a rat already. Yeah. They already called you a snitch a bunch of times already. So if I do it, like, okay, like, is it really a bbig deal to you? Yeah. It's mad niggas that
call him the tipster.
Yo, bro, like it's mad niggas that called you like you really you really like it's not gonna really matter if I call you a snitch, right? So let's just say he does that. Now, mind you, it happens coincidentally while T.I. has a brand new record out.
Yeah.
Right? Is that a coincidence or
no.
All right.
Yeah.
So he has a new record out that's getting a little motion. Now it's part of the rollout. It's part of the rollout. Yeah, it's a part of the rollout. So now let's just say, for instance, if Tip doesn't like what he said, calling him a rat and all that.
Yeah.
Then he makes that little snippet shit.
Yeah.
50 hears that and then sends the picture.
Okay.
What if that's the case? Because people make it as if 50 just put out the picture and then T.I. came out with the snippet of the dish shit. You know what I mean? Because if he made
it was I mean, the way I understood it, it was 50 called him a snitch after, T.I. kind of insinuated that 50 backed out of it and kind of insinuated that 50 don't want the smoke.
Okay.
50 took that personally, came at him with the whole, snitch allegations, started pushing up all of that. T.I. went and made the snippet. 50's talking about his wife, which is the boy's kids. Not the boys.
No. Okay, stay right there. Okay, this is what I'm saying. Because that was the only disrespectful shit that I saw, like going after his wife. But in the snippet and the dish shit, he mentions his baby's mom. So if you mention my baby moms, you talk about a chick that I fuck with. Yes, I'm going to talk about your wife. You understand what I'm saying? So now it's all fair in war now. Now, if you didn't say nothing about Puff doing whatever to my baby moms or whatever like that, all right, fine. But now you mention one of my chicks. Yes, I'm going to mention your chick.
Well, that's the elephant in the room too, and that's the one thing that we didn't really talk about is like a lot of hip hop and like a lot of people in hip hop, a lot of 50's peers and contemporaries aren't really appreciating him being the face of the hit piece that Netflix did on Puff. They kind of feel like, yo, you're being used by white media to bring another black man down. That's why the Mano and their podcast came under fire by 50 because they kind of came out and said it. They were like, yo, this kind of ain't it. I think a lot of people are looking at it like, okay, this looks like retaliation for someone sleeping with your baby moms. I mean, doing her dirty, but it looks like, you kind of play hating. You know what I'm saying? Like
Again,
kind of dirty macking.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but are we okay with what he did?
I don't care about what he did.
Okay.
Like we're gonna talk about it on this show.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about women that go for the money.
If you're okay with what he did,
yeah,
then it's okay then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody's not okay with what he did.
And him putting his baby mother under a sex contract that she was completely fine with. I have she's a consultant adult. Like that's what feminism is about, right? It's her body, her choice, right?
She wasn't the only one.
Okay.
Right? We're not really sure about how far the extent went, right? Or with all the women or whatever, right?
Right.
So if you're okay with everything that he did, then you could say I have a problem with him being the face of it, right? First off, why do we let these people represent us? Right? Why do we let somebody in entertainment, right, who's in the world of debauchery, they represent our community, and then we get upset when they get exposed, and then be like, oh, he like, all right, niggas get exposed. If you're doing some wild shit, you're gonna get exposed, right? We just wanted to be by a white person. Would we love it? Like, we like it better, or are we gonna say like, oh, they doing that because he's black or something, right? It's basically. I think that's the play, though. I think that's the play.
What are you really saying, though? What are you really saying? You saying that it's not really foul to do that to your own people?
Do what to your own people?
To kind of like kick a man while he's down, or like, yo, the case, it was a bogus case, bro. Like, yo, he basically is in jail for soliciting prostitutes for his shorty to smash. Like, bro, what is he really in jail for?
Bro, come on, y'all. Come on, bro. There was mad shit he got lucky.
Yo, the foulest thing I seen him do was when he beat Cassie.
But no. Hold. Let's not even. All right, we're not talking about that.
And he wasn't even on trial for that.
What happened to all the guns and drugs that was presented at the beginning?
What happened to it?
What happened to it?
I'm asking you. All we heard was a couple of guns here, 100 bottles of baby oil.
How many? Wait, no.
It was bullshit.
No. All right.
From the beginning.
First of all, how many?
You got railroaded.
All right.
We've been seeing this since Jack Johnson.
If
when they want to get somebody,
I
get
get that.
And you're a conspiracy theorist. You know the whole Diageo thing, the whole thing, and come on, like we don't have to go down here tonight. You know what I mean? But
okay,
you know.
No, I hear what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but I believe that you get indicted for crimes you did that they caught you for and stuff they weren't able to get you for.
They tried,
and I believe that he did more than what he got charged for.
That's the court of public opinion. They tried him in the court of public opinion first. They raided his house, came out with all types of things like, yo, he got this, he got that.
He had guns though.
We were hearing, Justin Bieber and Usher, and he was doing things to this kid and this.
So
nothing came out about any kind of minor. Nothing came out. No minors.
So it didn't happen.
It did not happen. He did not get convicted for it. No one showed up for it.
Okay.
No one's lawyers showed up for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like nothing happened.
Okay.
So,
all right, then it never happened. Then if it never happened, it never happened.
It's just rumors.
Okay. All right. You think it's rumors?
I think it's rumors.
Okay. All right. Yeah, he's a regular guy that just, like
Nah, he's a freak nigga.
what
No, the stuff that came out during the trial, him rubbing the
what?
semen on his
That's
and taking the
perfectly
semen and all
like
that.
what?
That's within the rules of like it's nothing illegal about it.
Okay.
And hip hop is a little,
Oh, so the Usher and the Bieber shit was pedo stuff. That's pedo
yeah, they
stuff.
were underage.
Okay. All right. But that didn't happen because he didn't get charged for that.
We were hearing while they were gathering all this information, like, yo, this thing is gonna come out. We were gonna hear about these freak offs and all that, these wild orgies at the Diddy parties and all that. We heard not one story about a Diddy party. Everything happened consensually in hotels.
Okay, let me be clear. Let me just be clear because
it just sounded like he was just paying women
no.
to smash dudes, and
because
he was watching live porn.
I'm not okay. The reason why I probably sound like I changed my tune a bit, based on when we were doing the when it was actually going on, is the fact that on the heels of the Epstein shit, it seems like you hearing a bunch of salacious shit, but then it's dying out. It's dying out. It's dying out. But there's evidence tied to it, right? But it's not going to go anywhere. He's not going to get charged for it. These people are not going to get charged for this stuff. But that doesn't mean it didn't happen. You understand what I'm saying? So I want to hear you after, like, now we seen the files, we seen the emails and all that stuff like that. But all right, if he didn't get charged for it by the cops, it never happened. Right? That's the narrative that we're going with?
Well, no.
No, we can't say that.
No,
you can't say
we didn't
no.
get charged by the cops. I'm talking about he went through discovery. They had to, like, just the U.S. government was building a case against him. They could have discredited his character by bringing in anything. They wanted to bring him in. They were bringing in everything out. They were bringing in women from the groups, and he didn't pay people money. They tried to besmirch his character in every single way. So it was low hanging fruit for them. Like, if he was caught up in some in some
all right. So you
predatory things.
You telling me that he brought all them girls there just for him to have sex with?
Who are we talking about?
Epstein.
Oh, we talking about Epstein? I don't know. So we talking about Epstein now? I'm
talking about both people being parallel to each other.
All right,
right?
So
and I'm talking about who was charged or what they were charged for, and what probably happened.
I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I'm not really too interested in the Epstein shit.
Okay,
it really don't got nothing to do with me. It ain't. It's kind of none of my business.
Okay, I'm just
what happened to whatever. It's kind of like, yo, honestly, I've read of fouler shit that happened during slavery, and it's like, they surprised that people of that caliber could do things now. There's some presidents that's on money that did foul shit. That
I agree.
That's the Epstein shit.
The only point, the point that I'm trying to make,
it is what it is
that there's a lot of stuff that's in there that's wild.
Yeah,
that happened that probably won't be charged in court because it's tied to certain people, right?
Yeah.
There's a chance that everything that was said about
president, Puff is not a politician. Puff is not anyone. Puff is he's a black rapper.
Okay.
From Mount Vernon.
So why we care? Why we care?
That was being sued by the U.S. government. Why? You know what I mean? They were trying to throw the kitchen sink at him.
Why we care?
They tried him. They tried him in the court of public opinion. They put smut on his name. They put a whole bunch of rumors out there that the rumor mill swirled, and then when it came down to the actual trial and what came down, they had a pregnant side chick on the stand. Nothing about Kim Porter came out. Nothing about nothing. The rumors, he killed Kim Porter. He did all this. He did all that. Nothing came out about nothing substantial. Came out about nothing. It was a big nothing burger, and there's nothing that we can say about. Like, there's nothing that we can do.
The reason why
there are no Diddy files.
The point.
No. To go through.
The point I'm trying to.
Tapes. There's nothing else.
The point I'm making is this.
Go ahead.
Right. There are other people.
I'm gonna get the final word on it.
There are other people that are involved in that case, right? And what was happening, right? And a lot of it is not going to go anywhere, or it's not going anywhere because those people don't want to be implicated. and the world doesn't want those people implicated. I believe that's the parallel with Epstein and Diddy, where they both have so much on other people that we're not going to charge him with that because everybody else, he was doing that with the rest of us, and we can't be implicated in that shit. So if you got a situation with a Bieber or Usher or whatever like that, no, I don't want to come out and expose that I've been whatever happened to me. So it's not. No. So that doesn't mean it didn't happen or it's nothing. It's because if everybody else, if other people are implicated in the shit, then we're gonna be looking crazy. We all looking crazy. Same thing with him, because it's a bunch of people that's in those files that people, they got to protect themselves, and that's why we're talking like, well, this happened, but it wasn't criminal. But before we talking about, it's a bunch of underage girls there, and I don't think he was the only one doing his thing over there. But hey, I guess if it's not charged by the cops, it never happened. We can go with that. So we can go.
What I'm saying, but you got the final word, so we good. We good. We get back to it. We'll do a special show just on the parallels between Epstein and Diddy. I think you overestimating Diddy's reach and what Diddy was doing, but that's
I think they just have two different types of reach. I think one was.
I think Diddy's reach is what we're going to be talking about on this next with the Aisha Diaz. I think that's the extent of Diddy's reach.
All right, you want to jump into that?
Yeah.
All right, let's jump right into
Diddy
it.
was paying segue, can you segue, right?
On a monthly basis from financially.
From him?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm spoiled.
No, as soon as they said it's sports, it's gonna be a ticket. Go ahead.
What's that mean? Just
what's that range?
Because it's good insight. Because we just have these hypothetical conversations all the time. But just somebody you're like in the top 1% of girls that's actually you're exposed to that life, right? Like so. Yeah. What is you say you're spoiled? What does that mean?
Spoiled means I need you to be able to keep up with my lifestyle if you want to be with me.
What does that mean?
Ladies, take notes. Take notes because it'll work on the simp. I have a lifestyle I expect to keep.
Myself, you should be able to do it for me too. And if I can't depend on you to be able to handle what I have on my plate, then there's no reason for me and you to be together, because that means you're gonna hold me back, and that means I'm gonna have to be looking out after you.
What about love?
What does that mean? Financially, what does that mean though? What does that mean? What does that mean on a monthly? What does that mean? Roughly.
Numbers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like 45, 50.
$50,000 a month. So you need $50,000 a month.
Was it?
What is true? I can give you the paperwork right now.
No,
she said,
I'm gonna give you the paperwork right now.
Like they're trying to she's so tone deaf. She don't understand. Like, yo, bro, like Daphne Joy, well, Young Miami didn't really come out with like a number. Like Daphne Joy gave a number. Mm-hmm. Like Diddy was giving her $10,000 a month to have his way with her. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna pay you money. I'm gonna support your lifestyle. I'm gonna fly you places, and you're gonna have sex with who I want you to have sex with. I'm gonna watch you do whatever you want me to do with. Mm-hmm. And she's sitting here on TV thinking it's fly. Cassie was getting her ears stomped together for a bag. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, how do we think that this is fly? Still, like, yo, it's like they get so tone deaf. Like, how today are we still doing this? We still putting sex workers on a pedestal, talking about what they getting. But then 2-3 years from now, they're gonna be playing victim.
Possibly, but I don't think everybody is. Every dude with money is Diddy. I'm not sure if it's some dudes that will just be like, yo, I'm into you so much that I'll pay it. Like it's the difference between like you go to the strip club, right? And you got the dude that he works hard, and let's just say, for instance, that he made $1,000 that week. Right? He got $1,000. He'll spend $500 on her.
Right.
And still, and that's what he got to spend. He might spend $700 or even the whole $1,000 on her.
Okay.
And it'd be another nigga that, and he worked his ass off for that $1,000.
Okay.
Then it might be a dude that hustle.
No. Let's stay with that nigga. Then that nigga's following Diamond home from the strip club.
Okay.
Crazy. Diamond.
All right.
Diamond.
Let's not. No.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's not go to the mental health thing. Just the regular.
That ain't no mental health. That's I'm investing money in you. Like you owe me something. Like what do you do? You ain't gonna take money from financial abuse. Goes both ways. You know this, right?
Bro, it's some niggas that they have a super soft spot for women. Most niggas got a soft spot for women in general, right? But then some cats that got a super duper soft spot.
Elaborate on that. What that mean? Like, what's the soft spot? Like, I know niggas that like to buy pussy. What's the soft spot?
It's niggas that will. It's some niggas that, let's say,
I don't personally know the niggas. I said it with my whole chest.
Right? Right.
Hey, don't hold me to it now.
Like, who? Yeah. Who buy pussy? Who you know that about? You know what I mean?
I said it with my whole chest, nigga. Relax, yeah. Relax.
So I believe it's niggas that they do it and they call their shots. They call their shots.
Yeah.
Yo, how much you want? All right, I need you to do this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
But then there's other niggas and be like, they'll pay. Then they be like, yo. Then she be like, I need something to eat. All right, I'll get you something to eat. I need something to drink. I need something to smoke. The money on top of everything else. And it's like they pay the money and try to get that girlfriend, boyfriend experience. Where the other dude is like, nah, it's transactional. Like, use a sex worker, use a whatever you want to call her, and I'm gonna treat you like that. But it's some other dudes that they don't have, they're just nice, and they're going to trick, and then on top of that, they're going to give the girlfriend experience to the chick, and that's what I'm saying.
Where does she fall?
It's not about where she falls. It's where the guy falls.
What about the niggas that flying? How about the Dubai dudes that flying them out over there?
What? Them niggas, they know it's transactional.
Yeah.
They know, like, yo.
Like, look at these silly American girls.
Exactly.
Let me go out there and literally defecate on these American women that these American dudes lust over. The American rappers on TV and everything lusting over them.
I love it.
Let me go over there. I mean, what they eat over there? Hummus? Niggas taking hummus shits on them. Niggas eating Camel burgers.
I love it. I love it. Cause it just shows people's love for money and what they would do for it, and they'll degrade themselves or do whatever for it.
Yeah.
Right. And a lot of chicks think that shit is fly, and I think it creates they come to a realization like, yo, damn, this shit is not fly. Like for bread, like I'm losing. I just sold my dignity for a few dollars, right? And these niggas could buy and sell me fucking 1,000,000 times over. They could pay this money. They could literally wipe their ass with this money and just get rid of it. And
ain't gonna be no Dubai Rico, yo. Ain't no one coming to save you.
Yeah, you got no
ain't
law.
Ain't no Dubai Rico. Ain't no one coming to save you out there, yo.
No,
you know what I'm saying? If you know what I mean? If the niggas are like, yo, let me see you blaze that camel. Have at it, baby.
Yeah.
You going home with the Cartier though, right? That's crazy though, man. Let's go to Mason Cameron. Let's go to Mason. Talking about, man.
Who we going to first?
Mason Cameron.
I don't know where they got that. It ain't tricking if you got it from. What happened to getting it on the arm? I didn't know you had to do all of this.
That's the era. That's the era we come from. That's the cloth that we coming from, bro. That old it ain't tricking if you got it, yo, bro. If you can't pull that girl off your own sentiment, off your own arm, bro, you ain't really got like what are you really even doing? No one respects someone that bought somebody else.
I don't know. Like we just talked about Diddy. He like
Diddy was never known for getting girls. Diddy had J-Lo and that's it.
What you mean?
Is Diddy known like Diddy is known like Derek Jeter? Diddy is known like Leonardo DiCaprio?
I don't know them. I don't really know them.
Known like
I don't know
Diddy
nobody.
A sniper.
I don't know nobody.
Is Diddy
wait. Hold on.
Diddy's not a
sniper. You're going too fast.
Pardon.
All right. I don't know who Derek Jeter dated. I think I heard he dated like Mariah Carey. I don't know who Leonardo DiCaprio dated. I don't know that.
All the top. Leo gets some, or Jeter gets some. Clooney and his era gets some.
Who they fuck with though? I don't know who they. You know what I mean? Like I don't know
all the top Victoria's Secret models, everything like that.
What, no name models or something like that? I don't know who. Like,
all
yo,
right, so let's bring it to hip hop.
I don't know, maybe because it's hip hop.
All right, so let's bring it to hip hop. Did he got a better roster than Kanye? Did he got a better roster than French Montana?
I think he do, because Kanye only typically, realistically, he had Kim Kardashian. Who else?
And Amber Rose.
Okay.
I mean, and his wife now.
Okay, I don't know who she is.
What's his name? French Montana's married. I mean, is engaged to the princess of Dubai. She got more bread than him. He got all her off the arm. Yo,
she fly? She hot?
She better looking than what you would think that she would look like.
That's not really saying she fly though. You know what I mean? Like,
who is fly?
Are we talking about money or are we talking about looks? We talking about men, not women.
She's good looking.
All right.
Yeah.
She hotter than J-Lo. She hotter than Kim Porter. She hotter than like Misa Hilton or whatever. Young Miami. Like this nigga's love life has been fucking documented. Like he's like, all right, nigga, the chicks that he fuck with, right? And that's probably been like simulated a certain way or curated a certain way for us to know that, because
Joe Budden had better. Joe Budden had better bitches than Diddy had.
All right, let's be clear. Nobody cared. You know what I mean? Nobody cared. Like, yo, who this nigga was dating, niggas cared about that shit. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, nobody really cared about it. Like, and then it's like it has to be looks tied to celebrity in a sense. No, you understand?
Don't have to add celebrity.
Because you talking about
who the more high power.
I don't know who this nigga like fucked with. I don't know the chicks that he fucked with. Like, you know what I mean? And the only reason why I know who Diddy fuck with is because, like, yo, it's out there. It's a headline. It'll be a headline.
You have to be
who Joe Budden fucked with wasn't no fucking headline. Nobody cared. Nobody knew he dated that girl until they got on the show, bro. What?
No, I was laughing. I'm laughing at that. I even brought that shit up.
Yeah. Yeah, what were we saying? Yeah.
Nah, we always knew that Diddy was buying women. Like we always knew that.
Yeah, these niggas are in a space where, like, let's say for instance, the Diddy. Yeah, he always gave like a kind of corny vibe, and then he got cooler, whatever like that. But yo, niggas are who they are, right? And you can't, like, some of that's still gonna be in you. You can't get it all out of you. You understand what I'm saying? You could kind of transform, but something's gonna show. Whereas, like, it seemed like a Mace, a Cam, and all of them, they probably was getting chicks regardless if they had a rat, in the hood, on the arm. You know what I mean?
She liked me, man. That's the way we were taught. We were taught, yo, bro, we were in high school together. If you heard I had to buy a chick a pair of sneakers for her to go with me, you would think I was corny till today.
Yeah, I probably would.
Right? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's the definition of tricking.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, yo, the nigga had to buy me a pair of sneakers. To like, you know what I mean? That's corny.
I don't think niggas even thought. See, that's the thing. This is the day and age now. I don't think niggas. I think some niggas, if they knew that,
right,
that's all they had to do to get with a girl. Like,
yeah.
Oh, I buy some sneakers and she'll go with me.
Right.
Like one of the hot chicks in the school.
Right.
I think a lot of cats would have did that shit.
I mean, you don't think you don't think they was getting money niggas in school, but them niggas spent money. Like them niggas gave their girls had shit. They girls had the bubbles and they girls had
the question is that
driving around in big cars. Like niggas had shit too. Like let's not get twisted.
But would they have gotten the chicks regardless? Tricks. No, it's niggas that tricked, right?
Mm-hmm.
And all right, they tricked or whatever because they had some money, but that doesn't mean they wouldn't get no chicks without the money. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, but let's say it's some niggas that were in school with us that were infatuated with girls. And if they knew, they probably asked that girl to go with them multiple times and she said no. But if she said, yo, if you buy me those new J's, I'll go with you. I believe it'd be some niggas that would do it. Right? I think this is the difference between back then and now. I think basically niggas know the price point of what it takes to get with that chick.
Niggas will give you J's for or shit. Niggas let's go to this clip.
Yeah.
Go to that clip.
Huh?
Let's go to that clip, man. Let's go to this tricking ass nigga.
Country Wayne.
Yeah, they try to really make sense of it.
Start spending money. I spend money off the rip because let me tell you, I feel like I'd rather for you to have my money than me. So
what you mean by that?
No, I spend money off the rip because this is why when I get in a girl life, if I like a girl, they say if you like a girl, I feel like if her bills or her life ain't in order, you can't get her attention anyway. So say you talking to a girl and her goddamn roof leaking.
I see your wheels turning.
So if her roof leaking, imagine you trying to spit game to her while rain dropping in her little boy head at night. She talking to you, but she can't focus.
Right.
Like,
I got you. I see what you said.
So what you doing? You didn't get my last day. She trying to say, yeah, but hold up. She keep hearing the drops in this big pan.
Right.
And now you got her attention.
Now you got her attention. Okay.
And she can focus on you. So I feel like if you come in somebody's life and you see little problems and you don't clear them up, she ain't gonna be able to focus on you anyway. So you gonna get her attention, but she still gonna have to deal with old boy for this. She gonna have to piece them together. So I try to be the all-in-one.
That's a good way of looking at it.
Yo.
Look at the ladies. Look at the ladies.
Ain't like that one. That ain't bad.
I like it.
And if you know you could have got her without the money,
right?
It ain't tricking. Because you know in your heart.
You know in your heart.
Like, I said this one time, I would take care of my baby mamas and I was on. They were like, man, you simping. I say, bro, let's be real. A comedian told me this. I said, come on now, out of all the comedians. You think Country Wayne the one that got? Come on, let's be clear now. No, it's just that I realized I just try to treat him like I wanted somebody to treat my mama. That's all it was. So I spend that paper. Just that time is more expensive.
For sure.
The guy be like, I ain't spend no money, but you had to take her here on the phone with her. You out there playing with a kid. Hey, little man. Hey, you talking to her friend, she sending you stuff, she sending you pictures of new stuff. How you like this dress? Hey, man, I'm straight to it. Hey, baby, listen here. I like you for real, but I ain't got time. Like, what's your life like? I'm finna let you know if I'm finna enter it.
Okay.
Cause if your roof leaking, that cool. But if your house about to get took,
that's too much.
This ain't what God brought me at.
You got a budget.
Okay, I got.
Oh yeah, it's always. I ain't stepping in there. If your uncle need a liver, if your favorite uncle, what's wrong with him? He need 200,000 because it's the God. God ain't see me over here. I like them little problems. I like to hear brake scrubbing. Oh my God.
Little problem.
Yeah, okay.
Little squeaky brakes. I got
manageable.
Yeah, I like to hear how long before you.
That was actually entertaining. He said a lot. He said a lot.
Yeah.
He said a lot. He said little problems.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I kind of got the wrong impression of the clip on the first watch, and now I kind of got a little bit more understanding. Cause it's like, yo, so like, shorty, you kind of like dating, you know what I mean? Like you kind of digging on, you know what I mean? She pull up on you, you know what I mean? And all 4 tires bald.
Mhm.
It's $25 for, you know what I mean, per use. It's $100, you know what I mean? Like you could do small upgrades
No, yeah, for sure.
based on what you have.
Mhm.
So that's where maybe tricking, if you got it, makes sense. Maybe I could upgrade if I'm digging on like if we're not dating, but you in my like if you're in my roster and you have a chance of making it, you know what I mean? Like, you know, if it's within my wheelhouse, if it's something I could do,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. First of all, there's a couple of aspects that go on with that, where men want to solve problems, right? And for the people that we love, we care about, or whatever, that's in, like, depending on who you are, right? Like, if I got it and you around me, we all got it.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So even if it was a woman that I was dating or something like that, and it's like, yo, bro, you riding around like that?
Yeah.
Like, you kind of gonna get the, all right, maybe we might be talking a love interest, but it's like, all right, you around me. Like, if I saw my cousin driving around, I'm like, yo, you ain't got no money for no fucking tires, bro?
Yeah.
Or yo, go get your shit fixed. You know what I mean? It'd be like that, right? And then from a different aspect, the woman would probably feel like, damn, this nigga really care. You know what I mean? It's like, we ain't even like in a relationship, and the nigga like looked at, you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, there's
stand up dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Or he's a sucker.
Okay, and that depends on the woman, right? And if the woman chooses the latter, that's her mentality, right? Because the thing is, some women, especially depending on who they are, with how they came up, something that's light to a dude, and you think he a sucker for that, it's like, yo, what you been through? You understand what I'm saying? Like,
that's a real question.
Hey, if I spend $200 on you, it's like, that's a like, yo, I'm getting money out of this nigga. Like, yo, like, and you gonna go say I'm tricking or simping on you because I spent $200. Now, if I'm spending money on something that I feel like is a necessity for you, where it's like you don't got your necessities in order, versus you want some extras. You understand what I'm saying? Where it's like, I want this, I got 10 bags, but I want this 11th bag or something like that. Or I want this, that, and the third. And you feel like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No.
Put me on a salary.
Yeah. Some shit like that.
45.
You know what I mean?
A month. Like.
That shit don't fly. Right? But some niggas is just like, yo, all right, you here, you around, you need this. If it's light, it's, you know, it ain't really no big deal.
It's not a biggie. It's
not a biggie.
The other thing he said is that money expedites the problem. I mean the progress.
Mm-hmm.
Said money comes faster than time, so money moves time a little faster. So rather than me spending more time with you, playing with your kids and doing all that, I spend a little money. It'll kind of move me up in the spot.
Absolutely.
That's where I think tricking is most used.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially by like old niggas, you know what I mean? Old niggas, they, you know, older men with means and with some disposable income.
He trying to make it sound fly though.
He is definitely trying to
make it sound fly. Like, yo,
yeah.
I'm a busy nigga.
All
I don't got time for that.
All I hear is, Nate, I'm in the bind. I'm in the bind, Nate. That's all I hear. All I hear is shorty in a bind. You know what I'm saying? You know, a little backed up on rent. You a little backed up on, you know what I mean? Something. Mm-hmm. Nigga come through. Nigga Cuddy come through.
Mm-hmm.
He been taking care of the family. You know what I mean? And he took your girl some real nice things. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. While you away, Soldier Boy. You know?
Yeah.
Cold world, yo.
All right.
Money.
So where we going next, man?
Let's bring it to the real root of the conversation, man. We're talking about financial celibacy, right? Financial celibacy, yeah.
but we're speaking about it pertaining to dating or dating. Okay. All right. So what
we're talking about
you want to go? We want to go with the man or the woman?
We're gonna go with the man first.
All right. Let's see what he's talking about.
Financial celibacy.
Celibacy, it's the new thing that these young men are focusing on when it comes to dating. And as Unc, I just want to say I'm proud of y'all. We always hear women say, my body, my choice. Rightfully so. But as a man, you should be able to say, my wallet, my choice. Side note, you should also care about your body as a man. Don't just go around and sleep with anybody. Have respect for yourself as well. Now back to what I was saying. Your money's a part of your value. As a man, you had to get up and go earn that money. Get to know the woman that you're talking to before you decide to spend money on her. A lot of women hate to have conversations with you before you take them on a date. And it's not that they're worried about whether or not they're going to like you. They're worried about whether or not you're going to like them when you get to know them. Get to know her for who she is, beyond just what she looks like. Because sometimes that's the trick that gets you caught up. You're so caught up in how good she looks that you don't even take the time to get to know her as a person to see if you like her or not.
You want to react to that one, or you want to go?
No. Yeah. Let's give a start it off with. He said as an unc, he reacted to the young boys doing that. I think that's a byproduct of maybe the rep hill community, right? That may be a pro of the rep hill community.
I guess so.
Where they're taking back some of their, taking back some of their power. You know what I mean? And they're like, yo, listen, we're not gonna do that. I'm not going to show my value to you by paying your bills or giving you money.
So
I'm not going to cash app you lunch if I'm not eating lunch with you.
So let me ask you this, right? Because I don't think I've asked you this. So do you think women are really more money driven now than they were in the past?
If I was to judge it on what I'm seeing on social media, yes.
Okay.
I'm not in the dating market. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
The woman that I'm married to is not like that.
Mm-hmm.
She was never like that. She's never been indoctrinated like that. But I'm hearing the gripes of the men, and I'm hearing the women bragging. And I hear the stats from OnlyFans, and I hear the stats from women like this. I hear the stats from the strip clubs. Sex work has become very viable. You know what I mean?
I think it's always been viable, but do you think like regular women are kind of delving into that, where it's like, I'll use my sexuality for money now, so that makes it?
If I had to take an educated guess, and that's all I'm doing, I'm gonna say yes. Yeah, I don't have any real research on it. I haven't been in the market, in a long time. But for what I'm seeing, I'm seeing, yeah. If you're watching shows like Pop the Balloon, or you're watching dating shows, or you're watching different things, like, women are just they're really they don't want to date a man or even deal with a man who they seem like can make less money than them. They don't want to they definitely don't want to I don't want to say build, because I think people do want to build. There are great women out there who do want to build. And maybe we're looking at the loud minority, you know what I mean? Because I am judging off of social media. But it is a thing. It is a thing when you're watching girls say that, yo, Cheesecake Factory is not suitable for a first date, or a coffee date is not suitable for a first date, and everything is money driven. It's a little,
So do you agree with that? You agree with the financial celibacy?
Yeah. If you're serious about, if you're a man and you're serious about dating intentionally, and you're not trying to, if you put your numbers up on the board, and you're a man, and you're gonna go into a season where I'm gonna find my wife, you would find your wife if you go into this man program.
No, honestly, okay. I think men have to take accountability for their part of it.
Mhm.
Because yeah, dating can be expensive, but it's more expensive when you're on a dating app and you got a wide variety of different people to date, right?
All right.
So when you talk about dating with intentions, that applies to the men also. So
That's exactly what I'm. That's exactly who I'm talking
okay,
about.
but when I say with intentions, it's like, all right, when you're on an app and you just go by descriptions
Yeah.
and photos,
Mhm.
you don't really like you're gonna go by that and you're gonna take a chance. So you're gonna be taking more chances, right?
Yeah.
Whereas if you're dealing in the real world, right? So let's just say, for instance, if you met somebody in the world, if you met somebody at work, you met somebody at through a friend, right?
Yeah.
We're talking about a hot lead, a warm lead, nothing cold. You understand what I'm saying? So when you're dating with more intention like that, where it's not like, oh, because it's not just about like, all right, well, she has certain interests, but I don't like the way she looks, so I'm not gonna go on a date with her, right? But this girl doesn't have, and I think this happens.
You
This
have
girl,
to be attracted to who you dating.
I hear what you're saying, but um, attraction is very subjective, and but then the thing is, if you are looking at an app, right? Now, if I see a chick that is, let's say, a 6 or 7 or whatever on a number scale, and I'm like, yo, she look all right. But then I swipe and I see a 9. The 6 seems a little less now. 6, 7 is like,
But you said it's subjective, so the 9 could be a 6 for someone else. Everybody could flip. Like everybody, my 9 could be a 6 for you. Your 6 could be a 9 for me. It's
no,
all
I understand.
subjective.
No,
When I
I
talk
agree with
about
that.
dating with a purpose, I'm talking about dating to marry, not to smash.
I no, this is what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
And I think there's a bunch of different options, and when you're on an app, you're kind of unconsciously like, it's not about compatibility. The looks is the main thing.
Looks is always the main thing.
No, it's not really the main thing, because
You have to be able to look at
those
the
could
person.
be, they could be easily
that's across
skewed,
from
though.
you.
This is what I'm trying to. My point was this, right?
What do you
Like
mean? What, like
let's just say, for instance, right?
Yeah.
Have you, like, you look at the Kardashians, right? Khloe has a Fabletics commercial, and I'm like, yo, she's very good looking, right?
Right.
When you see, like,
Which one, Chloe? Lamar Automo joint?
yeah,
All
right.
Okay.
So she's I don't know what she's doing or whatever, right? But she's kind of working on her looks or whatever.
Right.
You see her by herself, she be like, yo, she's hot.
Right.
When you put her next to Kim, you'd be like, oh, okay, there's a difference.
That's the OJ daughter.
Right? So what I'm saying is that when you're on an app and you're scrolling, that 6, 7 chick that looked good, that had more compatibility or more characteristics in her profile that would suit for you, you would have gone for. But then when you swipe and then you see
when
you see somebody better looking, or you deem to be better looking, you be like, oh, put that to the side. You forget about that.
You know the trappings of a baddie. You know the long nails. You know the eyelashes.
No, I'm not even talking about. I'm not talking about
hair.
Listen, no.
The makeup. The
let's
whole
not even say it's the baddie. It's not the baddie look, right?
So I'm failing to understand where you coming from.
So
because you're saying don't go for. You have to be attracted.
This is what I'm trying to say. When you're on apps, you're not gonna go for more compatibility. You're gonna go for looks, right?
Yes.
And that doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna match, which means you're gonna go on more dates trying to find somebody to be with, because you're not going for the vibe, the compatibility. Now, if you say, yo, Ron,
that's why the dates should be cheaper. That's the whole point of the whole conversation. The date should be cheaper, so you could date with the purpose
You shouldn't.
of
We should.
you
No,
should
no, no.
be,
You should.
yo,
It
it should be a quick coffee. Yeah, y'all, boom. You a little fatter
Why
in
you?
person.
Why you got? No, no, no.
I'm keeping it moving. You
This
know what I'm
is this
saying?
is my point though.
Please.
You talking about on some speed dating shit? Like it should be.
Not necessarily
It should be.
speed dating,
It should
but
be
yes,
cheaper
I am
and
talking about, yeah.
like it's a higher volume, so it should be cheaper. No, you should just be more intentional about who you go on a date with.
You have to be attracted to who you like. You got to be attracted to. And I'm not talking about, yo, it could be a coffee date.
I
If
understand.
you're
No,
not
no, no.
super attracted, if you, all right, on the flip side, if you are super attracted to her, but her personality is shitty, but she agreed to the coffee date.
This is what I believe happens on a lot of these apps. Is the fact that you are attracted to her, and you're overlooking the fact that you're not compatible because you're looking at the picture, right?
But you filter out the people who are money hungry by lowering the threshold for the first date.
I hear what you're saying,
Right.
but there's a difference that if I say, yo, G, I got this chick that I know, that's my wife's friend or whatever. I think y'all would be cool. You should go on a date with her, right? You do that, you don't have to skimp on the date. You don't have to be like, all right, well, you're not going on 5 dates. So it's like it's one date, right? And you got the kind of warm, hot lead of like,
So
yo,
saying pick
this is two people that know it, like somebody that knows the other person, somebody that knows you. Be like, yo, I think they would be cool, right? So what I'm trying to say is that if you like, that would be a date with intentions, right? I think when you're on the app,
so you're not, so you don't believe in financial celibacy.
no, because I don't think that you should try. Like, it's not about the money; it's about the time. It's about the experience, the experience of the date, right? You shouldn't sell yourself short because, like, yo, I'm just going on so many of these shits that I'm fucking hemorrhaging money. That's a problem.
Like, yo, even when people are going on job interviews, there's like pre-interviews now. Like, you speak to a recruiter first now before you even go on an interview.
That's
Everything
crazy
is
that you're
preliminary.
comparing it to getting a
No,
job.
it's
Like, yo,
actually
bro.
not. You're getting the biggest job of your life to be married to. Yo, this is just a quick, yo, are we compatible? Are you the height that it helps for the woman too? Are you the right height? Are you the right? Okay, yo, this went great. Let's make we make small talk. We got a couple of things in common. This is cool Indian restaurant that opened up. Let's meet on Friday night. Just a quick little you know what I mean?
All
and
that,
then we'll get it cracking.
right, this is what I'm
Coffee
saying.
in the park.
And I'm not
a nice walk.
I'm not
That's
even
something cool.
okay.
Just meet somebody.
I hear you, and this is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So, because I'm not understand, you realize that I'm not saying like go approach a woman in person.
No, I'm talking about your plug.
I'm talking about an assist.
Your plug,
right?
yeah, your plug, yo, Starbucks, bro.
No. I'm talking about an assist,
Yes.
right? So height and all that stuff like that. Shorty, my wife already knows that she wouldn't date a guy that's not a certain height, or he's going to be too short, or whatever, right? Real people are the filter, not the computer, right? So the difference is the fact that you're going to go because I asked you to. She's going to go because my wife asked her to, right? Whereas when you're on the app yourself, you're just going to go by what you feel, like what you feel is the hottest, right? Even if shorty that is not as good looking as another chick that you saw swiping, right? The fact that, yo, this chick right here, she checked like 4 out of the 5 boxes. This other chick, she checked like 2 of them, but yo, she fire.
Why do you think people date people and marry people that they work with so often?
Because there's compatibility.
Because
they built something more
because they have those microtransactional little thing. They'll two people that like each other, that work with each other, are naturally gonna go to coffee together, or naturally gonna sit and eat lunch and just have a quick conversation together. It works because they genuinely get to know each other without all the bells and whistles. For if you're dating intentionally and you're gonna be financially celibate, I'm not gonna invest money into the whole pop and circumstance of me like I'm good. Picking your spots is all well and done, but I'm not gonna like. I think that you're going a little overboard by saying pick your spots off of the hookup.
No, I'm not just saying the hookup.
Mhm.
I'm saying that's the easiest way
Right.
because a lot of dudes don't do the cold approach, right?
Yeah.
So I think that is the better way.
Mhm.
It could be somebody that you do work with, that you have a rapport with.
Yeah.
It could be somebody that's trying to hook you up with somebody else.
Yeah.
Because that's gonna be the filtering process. Like if you single and I know I got a homegirl that's a gold digger and I know you don't fuck with gold diggers, I'm not gonna hook you up with. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
The filtering process is there, right? Whereas like you could go on a coffee date and that chick go on a coffee date, that hot chick on the app, and you get fucking 20 minutes with her on a coffee date, she could do 10 of those. So now you're competing with 10 guys.
But this is to protect women too, though. It's fine to compete with 10 guys. It's survival of the fittest. I don't want to compete with. If I'm competing with 10 guys, this is a problem as a whole.
Again,
it
but the
protects
same
women
thing
from predatory men, too.
happens with the women also, right? Whereas like if somebody else vouches, a friend of yours vouches for your character, right? That's not more solid than a 20-minute date with a nigga. And then if a nigga's better looking than you or taller than you, she gonna fuck with that nigga.
Nigga
She not
$1,000, even if it's the homeboy's homeboy. He spent $1,000 on dinner. He gonna be looking for some buns.
Either way, it's more of an intentional situation than that, than just doing a 20-minute coffee date, 30-minute coffee date, right? Because the same way, and I think that when you deal with these apps, you're prone to speed dating, right?
Yeah.
Not really getting that deep into the conversation, deep into knowing the person, because everybody is the profile. You compared it to a job interview.
Yeah.
How many people lie on their fucking resume all the time, bro?
That's what the recruiting call is for. Hey, what's going on? Would you like?
Okay, you could fake that too, though.
All right, but now you don't. Now you don't fake two things.
But if I know shorty, you and you my homie, you think I'm not gonna give you the real on this chick? Like, yo, this, that, and the third. I'm not playing her up for you. You understand what I'm saying? And you my homie. So, and mind you, if somebody, then let's just say, for instance, you a dude that approaches women cold like that, or you deal with a chick that you meet a chick that you work with that y'all cool with and you like her and you're attracted to her.
Right.
You speak to her, you're gonna know certain things about her. You're going to be able to decipher certain things yourself, right? So I think these dudes are putting too much focus on money because they're fucking speed dating, bro. They speed dating. And then even when you're speed dating, sex gets in the way. Sex gets in the way from you meeting who could be your wife. Because you might have a chick that you're not compatible with, but the sex is great.
Right. Yeah.
And
Right.
well, I can't fully commit to you. I'm still sleeping with her. Or niggas keeping it a buck. Yo, I'm still dating on these sites. I'm there. I got a couple dates lined up. I really do like you. You understand what I'm saying?
Keeps a lot of men single too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, absolutely. So cats are complaining because they're going on too many dates. Too many unintentional dates.
Okay.
I think that's more of the problem than women wanting too much. You know what I mean? Because you could meet somebody at work and you guys are having coffee, you're having discussions or whatever like that. You're just not calling it a date.
He's taking the money off the table. You're just taking the money off the table. Not the yo, hey, can you cash out me 20 for lunch? Or can you cash out me money for lunch? And all of a sudden she's turned off because you only cash out the $20. We discussed that too. It was only $20. It's just too transactional. Whole culture is prevalent in dating culture, where it's like those are the people that they see. The baddies are the influencers, so they are dictating what the culture is doing. You know what I'm saying? So Aisha Diaz coming off and saying that is going to influence a whole nother generation of women that know that they're above average looking to know that, yo,
but
there is a threshold for my attention. You know what I'm saying?
Disclaimer to everybody that watched the video: she is I'm not gonna call her a sex worker, but she basically says she's in a nightlife. You understand what I'm saying? So
means.
whatever that means,
Yeah.
right? It's not like she's a lawyer, some shit like that, or she's some type of executive or whatever. Because she was saying how
she gets money off how she looks.
Exactly, right? So whether it be sex, whether it be whatever in the club, in the strip club, whatever, bartending, whatever it may be, right? It's not as if she's saying like, yo, if I can't work, you got to pay me X, Y, and Z amount of money, right? Because if she's in that nightlife, yeah, she might pull in like 45, 50,000 or 25, 20,000 a month or whatever, because she's in that arena of trick niggas. You know what I mean? It's going crazy, trying to show how much money they have so they could bag her, right? And we live in a day and age where niggas will pay for beauty. And what's so odd to me is that
it's been there.
It's not, all these chicks are not naturally bad, right? And you know, I believe some of these women are good looking, but they're enhanced. And it's like, yo, you could literally take your fucking, I hate to put it like this, but
plastic.
Take your fucking Honda Accord, put some rims on it, put some Lamborghini doors on it or something like that, or whatever. You understand what I'm saying?
My ride as
you could, you could do that. These days. You could enhance a chick, get her the ass, get her titties, get her veneers, get her some lace front, some lash. You could make her up to be what a lot of these chicks are.
Yeah. Yes.
You know what I mean? You could take that chick and make that into
lips,
that.
all that.
Instead of
now, all that fly shit.
Instead of going out and spending $45,000 a month for a chick.
Trying to tell the young man is that he's proud of them, that they're taking the initiative to at least not put their money forward. I get it. There are certain spots where you're gonna pay money. You really like this girl. This girl is, you know what I mean? Like yo, yeah. But it is the first step towards dating intentionally. You know what I mean? Where we talking about expediting the process and all that and all the trick and stuff like that. We're getting back to getting it on the arm, as May said. Like we're getting back to that. Let me get this woman that likes me for me. You know what I mean? Let me get her. You know, like we all like 99% of the problems that we kind of deal with on this podcast could easily be solved by saying that she don't really like him like that anyway. He's only going through that. He's only getting that kind of flack because she don't really like him like that. If she really liked him like that, she would give him grace on these kind of things and everything like that. Money is the thing that makes them not like you like that and fuck with you. So if you take money away from the situation, you could really for real life. It's just like, I mean, it's like that with anything.
Okay. All right. Let's break it, like strip it down.
Go ahead.
Why does a woman fuck with a man? What are the first characteristics that draws her into, like,
I think it's gonna be attraction. I think the first thing is gonna be attraction.
Okay, so
the second thing is gonna be clout.
So, all right. First thing is attraction.
Yeah.
Right. So, what you basically mean, like,
it gotta be some kind of physical attraction.
So you probably have to date a woman that's physically on your level, like as far as your looks and her looks.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think that's the first thing.
Yeah.
Right. Where men, we always try to jump above, right? And we could probably get above the way we look.
Fairest sex, so
no, they are. Yes, exactly. Right. But I think you see some situations where you see the not, generally aesthetically pleasing guy getting with a hot chick.
Yeah.
and it'd be like, yo, he bagged that.
Yeah.
You know, and understand, like, it could be the bread. It could a lot of times it's the bread. It's not just it's not personality.
Or the clout.
Right? Or the clout.
Yeah.
Or the clout has to come with some type of money or something like that, or some type of
Not
potential
always.
for money.
Not always. Even if it's high school, he might not be the most attractive, but yo, he could fight the best.
Okay.
Shorty's going.
All right. We talking about grown-ups stuff.
Yeah, we talking about grown-ups. Okay. All right.
So with that, I think that men in that sense, we have to be realistic. Like, all right, like white people made the movie like, yo, she's out of your league or some shit like that, right?
Okay, yeah.
I don't think niggas. I think men are a little bit more logical when it comes to that. Women not so much probably, but I think they are too. I think they are realistic. You know, you'll have some chicks.
Men are more logical as far as knowing when a woman's out of their
realistic, but it doesn't stop everybody from liking the hot chick. Even though you know, like, aesthetically, I probably don't even have a chance.
Well, look at the movie. Look at Boomerang with David Allegrea's character with Halle Berry, right?
Yeah,
he was that was him. You know what I mean? He was supposed to move it. He knew he couldn't do nothing with her. He knew that she was out of her league. Like, honestly, if it was a better movie, if I was just to like go back into it, Halle Berry would have had like or maybe David Allen Greer, what I got with Tisha Campbell, the neighbor.
I couldn't see that.
I mean, or
I think they made Halle Berry for her character.
Right.
They should have made her more like she's too pretty to be eclectic, if that makes sense.
But she clearly wasn't from
her character was
city.
Supposed to be eclectic.
She was
right?
wholesome.
No, she was, but she was too.
She wasn't from the city that they were from.
I get it.
To me, she didn't grow up in that city. She grew up small town somewhere. Gorgeous, you know what I mean? Homecoming queen, whatever, coming to the big city, but really couldn't mess with Robert Givens' character. But if they had like a lesser character, just like her friend from work, that he could have got to it. Like at the end of the day,
whose friend from work?
Halle Berry's friend.
Instead of Halle Berry.
That David Allen Greer could have had a crush on Halle Berry, but would have ended up being with the other friend that's more on his level. David Allen Greer, like, he had it. He was just playing with it. He was just like humming it. You know what I mean? That's why Marcus had to come in and get grab it. He's like, yo, this shit's too high power. Like, I got her. And then the other shorty dissing me, and she really got a great character. Sorry, home, but like I gotta take it. But at the end, for it to be a better story, he would have had something a little bit for himself, a little bit too.
But from what I'm saying is that Halle Berry was probably for everybody that watched the movie, was too fly for David Allen Greer.
Yes, yeah.
Right. But
David Allen Greer would. If they got married, they'll be married today still. He would worship the ground that he walked on.
No, of course.
Right.
Of course.
Right.
And this is what people don't realize. Like,
so when Marcus and Halle Berry got married.
Especially women, right?
Yeah.
It's like women, they tell each other, you could have whatever you want. You could have a nigga that's fucking ripped, rich, all that shit. Like the flyest nigga on the planet. You could have it.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, like, nigga Marcus did him something where it's like, nigga, you know you can't have that, nigga. She's too fly for you, man. You understand what I'm saying? Right. So that's like she's a different vibe, but her beauty is for a nigga like me.
After this other one dissed me.
No. That chick is my speed because I match that.
Right.
right?
I mean, so what was the difference between Halle Berry and Tisha Campbell though? Tisha Campbell was right
Tisha
there.
or Robin Givens?
No, Tisha Campbell, like over the fence.
She was just hood. She played a hood character.
Right. But at the end of the day, remember she tried to shoot a shot. When Marcus like, oh, you sad, nigga?
Oh,
and he was like, man, I would have hit you with it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
but the thing is, I guess, class and all that stuff like that. It wasn't about looks at that point because we all good looking people, right? It's about class at this point. But what I'm trying to say is that David Allen Greer came off as the regular, average looking, regular guy. Normal dress.
Not normal. Low confidence.
Low confidence or whatever.
Yeah.
And
no
regular guy.
He wasn't regular.
Either way, right?
He didn't have the confidence of a regular guy.
It didn't matter.
A regular guy would at least something like, I'm in the. He had the plug. Like,
what I'm trying to say is that even if he never said a word, niggas would be like, he fucking with Halle Berry? Nah. You say nah, you ain't gotta say a word. I don't care.
The ground she walked on. She would have been fine. They would have been married today. Kids in college, grandkids, keeping it moving.
Yes.
Love story.
And every woman wants Prince Charming, but Prince Charming is a prince, and he's good looking. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like,
so you think Marcus' fly ass apartment where she could set up her little shit, set up her shit in the living room, paint, all that shit. You don't think that played into it a little bit?
Yeah, the nigga he had all his, he looked like he's wearing makeup and fly apartment, had his hair all slicked and all that shit like that. You're like, that he got he had everything going for himself.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So you was like, Robin Givens, that's definitely his speed, or he's definitely her speed, right? That's the type of nigga she would date, right? Now, Halle Berry, you'd be like, all right, she might date some eclectic, but the nigga gotta be some fly nigga. You know what I mean? Maybe rip, but I'm fucking
Lenny Kravitz.
Lenny Kravitz type of nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Not no David Allen Greer type of nigga. You understand? Yeah, exactly. Right? So that's what I'm saying. So
you gotta get
niggas gotta be realistic about it. Boy. They gotta be realistic. and I think that the logical side of men, when it comes down to these apps and things like that,
right,
they're starting to lose it because they have too much access, just visual access, no real access to these women.
Spreadsheet, numbers game, AI, everything like that. Once it's ready, it's an algorithm. Once it's in, it's the cat's already out the bag, Ron.
The bottom, no. Here's the thing:
you can't just put a restriction on the shit. You got to go cold turkey,
bro.
You got to go.
The app works well, boy. What you think the goal of the app is? You think Yeah, exactly. And they make money. Do you think they make money if everybody starts getting married and gets off the app?
No.
It's like, yo,
that's
bro.
what I'm saying. You gotta take full control. Yo, listen, I'm gonna set my boundary on. I'm not being financially celibate. I'm gonna say my final word, then I'm gonna let you get yours off. I feel like being financially celibate means I'm not gonna lead with money. B means, I'm going to put my best foot forward. We're going to get to know each other before I upgrade your quality of life. I'm not putting any money. My money is only for me. Shit, like fuck that. It's for me and mine, and it's for my betterment. Until you show me that you're gonna be around long enough that we can do this thing. I mean, and that's the long and the short of it. I ain't gonna sugarcoat. My money is mine. That's my final word on it, bro.
Let me ask you. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
So, when you were out there dating, you were single. Did you care about the money?
Nah.
You didn't care about the money. You cared about having a good time, showing the chick a good time.
Yeah.
Right? And this is why I'm saying it's not. They're not. You know, a lot of people not dating with intentions because, like, yo, bro, like, if imagine me meeting a woman, right? Me meeting my wife again, right? And me wanting to show her a good time. I'm not putting no dollar. I'm not putting no limit on that shit.
There wasn't no Cash App. There wasn't no nothing.
The only,
there wasn't no nothing.
No,
there wasn't no Cash App back then. You can't
either way
wire money to like.
No.
You can't just.
That's
the
not
game
even
is completely different now, bro.
No, all right. So what I'm trying to say is that at that time, I didn't have a lot of money, but I did have a limit because it was based on what I had. Whereas OnlyFans, we're not even talking about that. But I didn't care. It didn't matter. Like I'm not.
When the norm is for a man to give money to a woman just for her, that they have no interaction.
That's not the norm. That's not the norm. That's not the norm. That's not the norm, bro. Some women may ask for that, and they're asking because somebody else did that shit.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
And the whole business model.
No, see, and this is what I'm trying to say. Like, yo, if you're dating with intentions and you kind of got to know that person, you don't mind spending whatever amount of money on a meal. It's not going to be as if like, yo, I wasted my time. Like, the only time you worry about money is like if you bought something today and the shit broke a day later, you'd be like, yo, I wasted my fucking money. You'd be upset, right?
Yeah.
But if you fucking bought something and the shit lasted 10 years or 5 years or whatever, and you'd be like, damn, this shit, it did its job. I gotta give me a new one though. You ain't gonna be mad. Like, yo, bro.
That's what it is.
I got what I was supposed to get out of it.
Stop spending the money on the boat. Like,
bro, it's the apps. Niggas need to get off the apps because the apps is evidently they're not working. Evidently they're not working. So I think that's the biggest problem. It's not about having financial celibacy or anything like that. It's about the fact that you're going on too many dates because you're being overstimulated by the visuals that you're seeing. All the women coming across. You see it's a plethora of different women here, different varieties of different women that you could possibly pick or possibly go on a date with. And that's what it is. So now you're going on instead, like you that know that 5 years ago or before you got on the app, you was going on maybe a couple of dates out of the year. Now you're going on 3-4 dates a month.
They say 10 to 25% of people, of married couples, committed partners, met via dating apps. 10 to 25%.
That's not a lot. It's not a lot. Because I believe at this point, you probably got about 80% of the people trying to link up on that, or 100%. Because I think even people that meet people in real life still got dating profiles online, or they're trying to meet people on social media, right?
Yeah.
But it's the real life, real lived experience. And I'm not saying you have to cold approach women, right?
Well, you should.
No, you should.
Yeah.
You should if you can, but everybody don't got the balls for that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and the thing is, the cold approach, when you think about it, is in a sense same thing as being on a dating app, because you don't know what you're gonna get. You don't know that person. Now, if you work with that person, you have a rapport with that person, you know their personality, you know what you like about them, you know if they may like you or not, right? If the person is,
it's about rhythm, it's about real.
It's about rhythm.
Yeah.
If you got a friend that has a friend or something like that, yo, you go to your homie barbecue or some shit like that. You see the shorty all the time or whatever, the friend of a friend, be like, yo, hook that up for me, yo. Can I see what that's about? You know what I mean?
Cool,
Yeah, she cool.
She ain't dressed all crazy, like she coming, carry her stuff nice. You know what I mean? That's smiling at every other nigga's face, like she ain't. You know what I mean? Character, yeah.
That still happens, and that still can happen. And with that, it's not like, oh, Yeah. I sat there. I met you. I had multiple conversations with you or whatever this, that, and the third. Let's have a coffee date. All right, yo, where you at? I'm at Starbucks. Pull up like that. But it's not like you know, you're not gonna be afraid to spend money on a chick that you have a rapport with. You know, it's not gonna be a waste of time or money. And I think that is dating with intentions.
Approximately 14 to 30% of couples married couples meet through friends.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. That's all I got.
Me too, man. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just feel like the shit that I hear from people, it just don't seem like it's working with the online shit, with the apps and shit like that.
I try something, man.
Yo, bro, and I'm not telling dudes, yo, go somewhere and just meet people, just approach women or whatever. Nah, you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There are other social
No, but
settings.
that's the thing. Like, we're talking about, like, if we were talking about the apps, we're talking about the apps, but like, we're specifically talking about not spending money. I know we're talking about I know the apps is another thing, but you kind of
Okay.
going off
All
on
right.
a
So
tangent on
all right.
the apps.
All right.
But you're
Let
not
me bring it back then.
You're not addressing the money. I keep bringing it back to the money. The apps. We can talk about the apps next week.
No. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But
I think it's all relative though.
it's
because
not.
I believe it's relative
Okay,
because
but stay with the money. Do you think that you should spend money? Do you think men should be financially celibate? You think men should show their value through money? You know what I mean? Two people meet. I'm liking you. I'm dating you for 6 to 8 months. I have an apartment. You have an apartment. Should I be paying your cable? Should I be paying some of your bills? Should the man be paying all his bills?
That's how far that goes.
To show his value to that woman.
I thought we were talking about
initial.
I thought they were talking about initial, like going on dates and stuff like that. Not like when you're
We're
in
moving
a
the
relationship.
conversation forward. We're putting the cherry on it. I'm trying to get the final
If I'm dating
answer.
somebody,
If you're dating somebody and you have your apartment, you have your car and everything like that, you have your whole shit set up. She has her apartment, she has her car. Should you be taking her car to get washed and to get gas every week?
and that might be a little bit overboard, but if that's my girl, maybe, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
that's what financially celibate is like. They on some shit like, yo, listen, man, you got your life, I got my life. Until we get married, we're not gonna combine lives. Chivalry is dead. I'm not gonna just do shit because I got a dick. I'm not gonna give you money because I was born with a penis. Them days is fucking over. All right. You bragging about all the fucking money you making. Make your money, keep your money. I'm gonna keep my money. When we consolidate our money and we make this shit into a partnership, Warner Brothers and fucking Paramount and WB are about to merge, or someone's about to buy them. Them niggas ain't paying each other's bills until they're fully merged, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They're not playing that fucking game. They're not catering each other's Christmas parties or doing little fucking favors for each other. They're talking about making relationships. If the women want to make these relationships completely transactional, who can play that game?
In a relationship, making it transactional? I thought we were talking about dating, right? So I guess we are dating, but if I'm in a relationship with somebody,
you're dating until you're married.
All right. So if I'm
am I playing that husband game? Because niggas be playing that husband game and be getting fucking kicked in their fucking teeth or be getting talked about, you know what I mean? Or get kicked to the fucking curb and niggas ain't have enough. Oh, this nigga's been fucking taking care of me, put me through school while I was your fucking boyfriend. Even the shit from last week. Homie put her through school, paid all the bills, everything like that. They're married and all that. It's been a thankless job for a lot of people. Me, I'm not in that situation. I'm in a great union that you know we appreciate everything that we do for each other.
Mm-hmm.
But I do hear gripes from men, and I hear men that don't play that game. It's 50-50. We cutting it down to grizzly. even while they're married.
Yeah, that don't apply to them because they doing it. They splitting bills even to this day.
Even
you know what I mean?
even
Like,
Stevens.
yo, bro, if
they've been
I don't
ahead
know,
of this financially.
I think we putting too much emphasis on money.
That's what financially celibate is.
100%
about money. All the emphasis is
I
on
hear
money.
you, but it's like, yo,
we're talking about money tonight.
If
we're talking about money.
If you gonna do that, you got to do that across the board. Then, like, all right, if you like, if one of your friends need money, you're gonna be like, nah, I'm financially celibate. I'm not putting no money to.
Yeah. If
That's
your
not
friend
realistic.
If your friend is leaning on you for money, listen, it's an emergency is one thing. If you're the nigga if you're the one in the friend group that's maybe the most responsible, maybe I don't have the best job. I just always got money. But niggas is leaning on me. Yo, listen, man, I gotta put my shit. I'm not giving nobody Nathan. I'm trying to get into this crib. I'm trying to get into this car. I got a fucking 5 and I got a 10-year plan.
Okay.
I want to be retired by the time I'm 45. That includes not giving y'all niggas nothing.
Yo.
What does celibate mean? Niggas ain't niggas ain't putting the tip in. Niggas ain't do celibate means ain't nothing penetrating nothing, right?
Okay.
All right.
I hear what you're saying.
There we go.
The way I live my life is that I'm not putting mad emphasis on money like that. Right? Friends, family, whatever. If I have it, if I could help, hey, if you need it, you got it.
Right.
If I have it, you got it. You understand what I'm saying? And if I fuck with you enough that we're dating for 6 months or something like that and you need it, I'm not going to be like, no, I can't do that for you. We're not married yet. No, I'm not going to do that because even if one of my friends or something needed something from me and I had it, you got it. You know what I mean? It's if I have it, I'm not saying it's no big deal, but if I have it, you have it. And if you really need it.
Yeah.
And to put that much emphasis on that, yo, bro, I can't live my life like that. You know, it's like it fucks up the vibe of my life where it's like you got to restrict because you living by this code of whatever for whatever reason. I have
live by codes, Ron.
Huh?
Some people live by code. When last time you had a cheeseburger, my boy? You could be starving. You ain't have no cheeseburger. You follow rules when you want to follow them. Don't pick and choose now, my boy.
No, that's part of.
I know you're one of the most. You're one of the most disciplined people that I know.
No, that's the way I am. Though
you making excuses for when you want to spend the money on.
No, I'm
saying is how
tonight. I say how I am. This is all about how I
haven't had a cheeseburger in like 10 years.
I agree.
To not eat meat,
but that's how I am.
If you starving, you're not going to Wendy's.
I agree.
Right. So if you make the commitment that I ain't got it for nobody, I don't care who needs what.
My personal opinion. Go ahead. I wouldn't make that commitment.
Okay.
Because what I'm trying to say is that if I spend 6 months time with you, fucking with you, and you're around me and we're dating,
right?
Yeah, like I put you in my
car.
Group.
Shorty got a boot on her car.
Yeah,
she need $500. 6 months. You made your commitment to go. So you going to Benihana's and you going to get the steak and chicken? Because that's what it is. If you give her that $500, you just fucking threw your 6-month commitment down the drain to yourself. So shorty, figure it out. What would you do if I wasn't around?
I don't make those. First of all, I don't make those type of commitments pertaining to money, right? And again, initially, what I was saying is that if I'm dating somebody for 6 months, that means I'm dating with intentions, right? So my intent for that situation is to do the best by it. And if there's a necessity that's there, I will take care of it. Okay. If I can. If I have the power to take care of it, I'll take care of it. Right? It's not about feeling like, yo, I gotta make this pledge for what reason? You understand what I'm saying?
So you're not ready.
What?
You're not ready to be on the level of homie talking about.
No, I wouldn't do it. Honestly, I feel like he was talking about something else.
He talking about money. Play it again.
All right, hold on.
See, it's the new thing that these young men are focusing on when it comes to dating. And as Unc, I just want to say I'm proud of y'all. We always hear women say, my body, my choice. Rightfully so. But as a man, you should be able to say, my wallet, my choice. Side note, you should also care about your body as a man. Don't just go around and sleep with anybody. Have respect for yourself as well. Now back to what I was saying. Your money's a part of your value. As a man, you had to get up and go earn that money. Get to know the woman that you're talking to before you decide to spend money on her. A lot of women hate to have conversations with you before you take them on a date. And it's not that they're worried about whether or not they're going to like you. They're worried about whether or not you're going to like them when you get to know them. Get to know her for who she is, beyond just what she looks like. Because sometimes that's the trick that gets you caught up. You're so caught up in how good she looks that you don't even take the time to get to know her as a person to see if you like her or not.
Yeah, maybe I was a little more maybe I was my Farrakhan shit. I was a little bit more militant than I ain't talking about nothing. Nigga, listen to me, nigga. Don't spend no money on nothing. Figure it out. You're gonna do it. Don't halfway do it.
What you gonna do? You gonna go out to eat by yourself? Cause you ain't spending no money?
I was about to go to eat today by myself. My wife gonna kill me, nigga. I'm about to go sit at the Outback. I'm about to go right at Outback over there on Old Country Road. Sit at the bar, have a whiskey, have a beer, eat a steak, and then go pick my kid. I have to drop my kid off at her school for like an after school thing, 7 to 9. I had 2 hours to kill. I called my wife. I was like, yo, I'll be fine if I. She was like, you better bring your black ass on. I was like, I didn't even call you. Knicks was on. I could have sat at the bar, watched the game, chilled out. I know I got in trouble though. Like, why your belly full, nigga? But yeah,
Joe, you're not gonna. You don't want to. You don't want to.
Not did it.
No, you might want to do that now as a man with a family. You want your alone time sometime, right? As a dating dude, like you enjoy the company of this, especially some new chick or whatever, whatever. You all right, yeah.
Man, you throwing away everything. Now we like niggas are tricking again.
No,
so
no,
you
no.
made, so you country Wayne. Which one you landed on?
No, I'm not. Again,
you got to spend money to have some soft legs around.
No. What I'm trying to say is that if you in there and if you're curating like an inner circle of people, like, yo, you don't care what you spend when you with those people. It's about the experience. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like, yo.
Hammer had to say about that. I wonder what Hammer
No.
that.
I'm talking about
curated.
Insulate. No.
Real fly. I know.
No,
that's Mike Tyson. What you thought about that?
Nah.
I know.
When you keep a small circle and you kind of like you keep a certain vibe around you, like, you don't care. You're like you ain't gonna.
You love you when you got that bread, my boy. Come on now.
Yeah, bro.
Love a nigga that's up, boy.
Love and
really lead you to curate a whole lot. You could
dating, falling in love, and all other shit like that. It's an experience, right?
It is.
And what experience that you don't have to pay for? Like a lot of the shit is free, but like, yo, have a meal or whatever like that. It's not a big deal. Yeah. Now, I can understand the complaint. I do understand the complaint when you're going on mad dates and starting to, you spending $100, $200 on dates, and you going on 3-4 dates a month. Yeah, that shit could add up. Yeah. Now, if you're dating with intentions and you find you like, yo, you met a chick here, you met a chick there, you met a chick there, but you ain't taking everybody on a date, and then you be like, yo, this is the one I want to go out with. I want to go out with her. Yeah, you don't mind spending no bread, bro. Yo, and that's what I'm talking about, dating with intentions.
Yeah. Sidebar too. Well, shout out to my brother and my best friend Brian. They're both general managers in their fields, and they're like hire people, and they run their whole stations on whatever they do. One, they hire people, seasonally. One recommendation that I always make to them, and if I ever become a captain of industry or whatever, I'm gonna do is I'm going to record people's interviews.
Mhm.
And years down the line, when they're disgruntled or they're falling behind or they're in need of coaching, I would show them those interviews of how hungry they were, how wrinkled their suit was, how bad they wanted this job, and maybe it might invigorate you. So I was also kind of you talking about the dating and all that shit and all the process. My first thought was like maybe like Cigars and Whiskey would go to like people's wet, but it's like when people are about to get married, when they're like a week out, right? If you sat with them individually and they talked about why they want to get married, how they're what they're excited for with their future, then you sat with them together, maybe the whole process would be like a half an hour like capsule. And if they ever get into like marital trouble, maybe they could watch that and like see that and see how see their younger selves talk about each other and really try to see how far they came away from what their hopes and dreams were.
That would be
from
dope.
where they started from, and where they are today and what even happened. You know what I mean? A lot of people like, you fucked the money up or you cheated. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think people who need to remember what their purpose was. And I just think like that's what the financially celibate was. Just kind of remember what the goal is. It's not about how much money I could spend or how much I could peacock, how much I could show you how nice I am or whatever. And it's like, if I'm gonna take sex off the table as a man, if I'm willing to take sex off the table, if I'm willing to date you and be intentional and not really mess with nobody else, clear my whole schedule, clear my whole roster, and not expect sex right away, the least you can do is our first couple of dates take money off the table.
Okay.
I'm getting good.
All right, yo, guys, let us know what you guys think in the comments, man. Financial celibacy, is it a good thing for men or is it a bad thing for men? Yeah, because women feel like it leaves us lonely. Whatever, we gonna shoot ourselves in the foot. But yeah, all right. Again, shout out to everyone tuned in on YouTube, on Facebook. Again, please remember to share so we can get more people to tap into the conversation. If you don't follow us on Instagram, please do at Cigars Whiskey. That's Cigars with an S, Whiskey. Cigars with an S, Whiskey. Also, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Cigars, the Ensign Whiskey Podcast. Again, Cigars, the Ensign Whiskey Podcast. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications so you know when we have new content coming out. And with that, we want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Cigars and Whiskey Podcast. We will catch you on the next one. Peace.
Peace.